welcome to this week's Community Day. Hello.
I can't see when things are switching over because I have this.
What up, everybody?
That's true. Hopefully you can hear everybody. If you can't, tell us now. You should be able to hear us.
Hold on.
If you can't, you're one of the lucky viewers that we've decided doesn't get to listen to this episode.
Yup. You know, 100%. That's how that works.
Oh, I wish it was me.
Why do you not want to hear us? Wait, no, let's
Welcome
address
to the
that.
first
Let's get back to that
video-only
real quick. What the
podcast.
fuck?
We don't have enough time to unpack that. Welcome
No, we
to the
have
world of
more.
Pokemon.
Tori, we have a whole hour. We have ample amount of time to unpack that.
Whole,
oh no,
whole lot of time.
Matt, stop changing stuff over. You're messing with the stream.
I'm trying, man. I don't know.
Stop switching windows. Just play the game. Hello, everybody. As you may know, we do a community day at the end of every single month where we get together and we chat and answer questions from the audience, and one of us plays a video game. At least that's the current format we're playing with. So right now, Matt, what are you playing?
Oh, I don't know. I can't read these words. Pokemon.
I can't read.
Rocket Edition.
Rocket. Something.
It's because after we did the last
The
stream,
game we played last week. Imagine
Yeah.
Aaron sent that to me
Last
20
week?
minutes ago.
last month,
I don't
Kenna,
know.
last month,
Kenna,
our brains are scrambled. Kenna, don't correct us today.
leave me alone.
Yeah, it's fucking, we're dead. But yeah, so basically I failed out of Pokemon Rocket Edition last week, and Matt said he could do better, so he's doing better while we have this one.
Did I say I could do better?
You did.
I don't-
You did. Yeah.
I don't doubt that I did, but like it's just more of a clarification. I don't remember that, but
That's rather
it
rude.
checks out. It checks out.
Anyway, Tori, what's everybody's favorite fruits? You asked that question in the chat earlier, and I need to hear back on what all the answers were.
Okay, well, McKenna panicked and said panicked blueberries.
You can't have been
I just
panicking that
love
much. You had the time to
W.
say you were panicking.
M-Dubs likes apples. I need to know what kind of apples. Is it red apples
Honeycrisp.
or green apples? And if it's red apples and it's red delicious apples, choose another fruit.
Honeycrisp.
Sean
Agreed.
and Koinu both like strawberries. Burrty said pecha, which I think is a valid berry. Toadadoodle said mango.
I'm so fucked up
Yeah.
that I read Birdie's comment as peach. I didn't read it as peach. I
Pink
read it as
lady
peach.
apples.
Oh, pink ladies are where it's at, dude.
Pink ladies are good.
Yep.
Ladies are good.
Ooh,
Dave says watermelon then bananas. Matt says strawberry.
I corrected my answer from Petra, by the way.
you don't get to pick not real
Snozzberry.
fruit.
Snozzberry.
Snores.
Tell it to Willy Wonka.
Snozzberry.
You can go tell Willy Wonka that's not a real fruit.
I will to his face.
I
Bring
will.
Where's
me,
that
actually.
Timothy Chalamet looking?
Timothy
Matt,
Shamalama
your
Ding
name
Dong.
should be Willy.
Willie?
Your name should be Willy.
I like
Willie.
Willie. Yeah.
William Wonka.
'Cause-
Is that because he's gonna be
Willy.
really good at the game?
No, because he's got a little
That's because
Willie.
he's a silly Willy. No, that's not. Never. Do
is a
not
family
name him
show.
Willy now. This is.
We already hit
Too late.
okay.
Willy is a solid. Willy is a pretty good
Oh,
rocket name.
that's
I buy
fantastic.
that as a rocket
Please.
name.
Yeah,
That is a
Team
good name
Rocket
for that.
Willie.
Okay,
Oh.
what name should I actually go with?
Oh, I thought you went
I
with
didn't know you
Willy.
guys had children.
No, it gives you the option to
Yeah, he
have-
pulled it back like a
have-
coward.
thought.
I don't know. What Snozzberry? Oh, all right. Well, what? All right, I guess. Fucking whatever.
Perfect.
No, but this is Aaron's success run.
Yeah.
Okay. You're redeeming
Do it.
me. All right.
Yes.
All right. Fair
Aaron?
enough.
Or
Really, the
your
Rocket
lord.
Willie says Dave.
Aaron's actual villain arc.
No, that happened last month. Did you see that?
I did.
I hope you guys at home
You were
know
mean
what
to
the plot of
children.
this game is.
You're a rocket. You join up. You get a Rattata. You steal people's shit.
I'm gonna make up my
Damn,
own
you've
plot.
hit
I
that
think.
2x speed on.
This is 2,000 speed. I'm
Yeah,
holding down the
which is
speed.
times
Okay,
20.
ladies.
Yeah.
Screw this goddamn cutscene.
Oh, sorry. I'm watching the stream and not match stream. So I'm.
Oh,
waiting.
so you're so
Now
far
I'm watching
behind
that
us.
stream. Now I'm watching.
You're like a minute and a half behind us.
like ladies, because he says, "Listen up, ladies."
Oh my god.
This is actually gonna be the whole stream.
Yeah, it's just
No.
you doing this.
Stupid
It's
Matt.
you giving a fucking attack to your guy. All right. Well
Lord,
then
Lord.
let's do some questions then. Because we're just dicking around. Let's go for it. We're gonna start with a contentious question, given just by God themselves. God themselves has asked us. By the way, real quick, if you don't know where we're pulling questions from, every single freaking month on our Discord, we have an area for select patrons where they can go and they can ask questions for our Q&A. And those are the questions we start with on every single one of these streams. So if we're a little light, we might go to the chat in a little bit. But most of the months, we're going to be filling up from questions from there. So if you like that, go do that. Matt, did I
Name
plug
it
our
Aaron.
Patreon enough yet?
Name it Aaron.
Matt, don't flip.
Guys, we have a Patreon. If you want to, you might be wondering where these questions are coming from, and we have a Patreon that you can get these questions. I think this is what you just
You
said,
can get the
right?
questions.
So the question.
And Delibird. That's all we are. That's all we are. Okay, so God themselves has given us the question: what is each person's favorite Pokemon in the Unbeatable game that belongs to a different trainer? So not one of your Pokemon, somebody else's Pokemon.
Gibble.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
That was so
Immediate.
fast.
That was a fast fucking answer. No deliberation.
That's okay. Mine was immediately in my head before anyway. Ava.
Okay.
Done.
Oh, Ava? Ava
Yeah.
was yours? Nice.
Thank you. Ooh, Gibble's a solid choice.
What's this guy's name?
Petrol?
Petrol.
Petrol?
Petrol.
Petrol.
I hate you. I hate you. Oh, go rewatch Arc 1 for that joke.
My favorite Pokemon belonging to someone else is Vermilion's Weedle.
You're mean. You're mean for that.
That's fantastic. No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's fantastic. What about you, Matt? What's your favorite Pokemon that doesn't belong to you?
I think. I think I like Smolder a lot.
Smolder is fucking up
Yeah.
there.
You're
Hardly
so
know.
cute.
Smolder is
done
up
some,
there.
some good stuff.
So
I will say, my girl Myrtle is a close second.
Myrtle
Mm.
up there. Myrtle on top. I do gotta
Myrtle
say,
slut.
when we talk about Pokemon that don't belong to us, that means I can't pick any NPC Pokemon, right? Because all the NPC Pokemon belong to me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Okay, interesting.
Haha.
Because the Pokemon that I was gonna pick, I was gonna go, man, I love Little Miss Magic, but if I can't pick Little Miss Magic,
Oh.
I'm gonna go a little bit of a off pick. I'm gonna go Beatrix. Beatrix is my go-to. I really enjoy Beatrix because
Interesting. Okay.
Beatrix doesn't get played in many scenes very often, but I feel like when she does, she fucking serves.
That's
She is
correct.
sassy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. What about
What's
What-
everyone's
knows what she's
least
mad.
favorite Pokemon doesn't belong to you, and why is it Queenie?
No, stop it. We
Jeez.
like Queenie.
Queenie doesn't belong to you anymore. How dare you?
Queenie does still.
Queenie is still in my
no,
party.
We talked about trading. He did not trade Queenie.
I forgot. We chose not to do that.
He didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I
But
forgot.
I'm gonna find Queenie a good home.
I'm glad then.
Yeah. It's not Queenie. I like Queenie.
I was gonna say I like Queenie. Queenie and
It's
Beatrix.
a joke
should
because
get
I
together and have a
neglected Queenie massively.
dare.
Least favorite
Oh,
Pokemon.
you mean kind of like Vermilion's Weedle?
Least favorite Pokemon that doesn't.
Are we
belong
actually
to
answering
me.
this question? This feels like a bad
Least
question.
favorite
I know, I
Pokemon
don't
do
like
not-
it.
We're not answering this
Doesn't
question. That was a
belong to
joke.
me.
Oh no, I know exactly what my least favorite Pokemon is. Whatever the fuck that Magnemite was that we fought.
Any Magnemite.
Any Magnemite.
Any
Magnemite.
Magnemite.
Can't wait to know
Except
this.
for
understanding
Francois.
this.
Francois is the only Magnemite that you like. You'll get rid of the
Francois
rest
the only
of
one that I'll
them.
accept.
Francois.
Only exception.
We love Francois.
Yeah, that's valid. on sort of like this is a question from me, the GM, me, the professor. Hi, hello. I don't know if you know this. 50 something episodes, me, the professor. If you guys had to pick a Pokemon that had to go on someone else's team So, for example, like just in the general world of Pokemon you've seen that aren't currently captured by one of you, what Pokemon would you put on someone else's team?
Oh.
It's a question, right?
Interesting.
Matt's gonna go steal a Pokemon
That's
and
a
throw it
really
on
good
somebody's team
question.
because he's a Team Rocket member.
I'd give Aaron a Rattata.
I have all the Rattata that don't belong to you. What are you talking about?
I thought you fucking hate Rattata.
I don't hate Rattata
Ooh,
as
give
much as I
Rattata
hate
to
Raticate because I feel like
Yeah.
Rattata could have
That's what it
had a
is. Okay.
cool evolution and then it didn't.
This is the part of the stream where I pull up Pokemon DB.
Yeah, it's valid. That's valid and fair. PokemonDB.net or whatever it is. That's
What a
probably
great
what it is.
website.
What a great
I'd
I'd want
website.
to give like, a
Not sponsored.
Tyranitar to Seth.
That's you give a Chompy to Seth.
Big count.
Yeah, big chomp. You give him another dragon type because he isn't already having to deal with the first dragon type.
He's doing so well.
Yeah, valid.
I would give either DJ or Vermilion a Revavroom.
You look this
What
up.
is that?
Look it up. Look it up. I want you to go and look up Revavroom real quick.
Revavroom.
It's from Paldea. It's I believe a steel poison type.
I don't remember.
How
what
do you
type it is.
spell
I
that?
caught one.
Oh,
REV.
Revavroom. I see.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm double checking.
Evolution
it.
of
I think
Pokemon.
it is. Yeah, it's a
It's
steel
like
poison type.
Kaita.
It's the multi-sill Pokemon.
Why? I don't know how to feel.
You guys remember
It's
that
kind of
vacuum
badass,
from the
but this is not
Teletubbies
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's that.
But isn't DJ
that
like
made us wildly uncomfortable?
like a engineering type person?
You're
I'm-
thinking
That's just
of,
Tori.
Last of
That's
names.
you're
just
thinking of
Tori.
my
That's just Tori.
Karakion character.
No,
Well, actually,
You're
no,
thinking
I'm
of
gonna back
Denny.
up. I'm gonna back up Burrty here because
Only
Burrty
seen a
does
couple
watch the
episodes.
show. There was quite a bit that happened in
That's true.
Vermilion.
I've
gym.
only seen
because my brain.
I've only
is
seen
there
like the
all
first 2 or 3
time.
episodes, which is why I did say or Vermilion, because I know for a fact Vermilion is crafty.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I
that's true.
think- I think this would fit very well with Vermilion. I think I let my engineer come out.
I think Matt might be the only one who knows why this Pokemon would never work for Vermilion's team. Matt, do you know why Revavroom wouldn't work for Vermilion's team?
I think it's very impressive and creative that you guys think I can answer questions while I'm aimlessly running around the game. What is the question? What are you talking about?
Revavroom, you know that like engine Pokemon from Paldea, Revavroom,
Oh,
the
yeah,
one that
Vroom, Vroom, yeah.
yeah,
that guy.
yeah. Why would that Pokemon not work well on Vermilion's team? It's a very simple thing. You're the only person who's caught on to it, I think, so far. We talked about this like 6 months ago.
Oh yes, very vivid in my mind.
They name all their Pokemon after tools. But I
It's
don't
the
see that
same
being a
reason why I
problem.
don't think Weedle's going to stick around as a permanent member of the team.
Like a type matchup or something? I don't know.
Nah, it's a way simpler thing. And if nobody gets it, I'll leave it for the audience to figure out.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. There's
Should I share with the class?
if
or
you
what-
want to, that's
I'd like
Please.
up for you.
Okay. What do you guys think?
What do you think? Why do
Give me
you
your
think?
guesses.
What is the common thread between Magmortar and Scizor that doesn't exist in Beedrill?
You're giving way too much of a hint, Aaron. I'm looking for random guesses where they don't know
Well,
any
no, because this is
information.
Wow, I
just
love a
rephrasing
random
things that
hint.
I've already
I don't
said.
have a
I already
fucking
said
clue.
Weedle's not sticking around as a permanent member.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Steel?
No,
No,
It's not
I don't know
typing.
anything about Pokemon.
Not typing.
very simple. Not
It's
it.
so
Vibes?
surface
They're
level.
red.
They're red.
They're red.
Yeah!
They're red.
Wow.
Oh
Hell yeah.
god. I had
Although
to-
Justice Kelly said Vermilion's for clean energy, which I find
I agree.
entertaining.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Right
Toad
on.
Doodle. I know I'm supposed to do that. I don't do that when I play games. There's this thing I do where it's called find all the information that's not the main. If they tell me to do something, I
He
go
puts
the
off.
opposite
Yeah.
direction.
You put it off for
Right.
as long as possible, do every possible dialogue other than that, and then you go
Yeah.
back and do it. What's up, Tori?
I would like to submit an answer to this question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
The
I
question
would
has been answered.
give
No, this is the original question,
Yes.
not the Vermilion.
Oh,
The
I
thing
have
that we
not
did
been-
too
Oh.
before getting into the Vermilion question. Yeah,
Sure.
I would give Gavin a mouse hold.
Just
A
so
what?
he's got even more Pokemon because he's got
Um,
Bonk, Team Bonk.
A mouse hold.
would be so cute. You could be like your little Despero.
We gotta get a trainer that has like
A
a
mouse?
Dove
Pokemon
Trio,
before.
a Magneton,
No.
a mouse
So
hold.
cute.
Yeah, how many Pokemon can your Pokemon have?
Exactly. An Execute.
I was just thinking Mousehold is such a cute
Dodrio.
little group.
I would dress Mousehold up in like nobility costumes, and then Team Bonk are their like guard.
That would be so funny.
That's
The
fantastic.
Mousehold guard.
Oh, I like this decision.
Oh wow, they just let me go.
Good.
Yeah, they just let you do kind of whatever you want.
Get in the
Sick. I don't
comments.
even
Get
have to do
Aaron
this
to give me a
very well.
Mousehold.
Want to play a game with
You don't have to get in the Burrty, we
I
have
feel like
ways
this
for
is
you
gonna
to
be
acquire
higher level.
Pokemon.
a squeaker?
That was such a pain in the bum to get.
You had to roll 3 dice and buy 1 Pokemon.
It took so much in-game time.
It was
to
15 minutes.
It felt like a lifetime.
All of the refutes to Burrty's thing.
Dude, 15 it's on
was such a long
camera.
time. It took
We could pull
15
up the
minutes.
raw files.
It felt like a lifetime.
God,
Not
fucking
the raw files.
the raw files. All right.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
damn it. Guys, I didn't get a water before the stream.
Oh,
here.
Oh, yeah, let me
hydrate
just-
before you
Borrow mine.
dehydrate.
Yum, 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 yum. Thank you. I'm so
You're
upset.
welcome.
Quick, everybody in
hated
the
that.
chat, take a sip of water.
Yeah.
I just
Do it
finished
for
my
me.
drink.
We
I
only
think-
have 40 more
Yeah.
minutes of
Everybody
this stream.
On Aaron.
Wait,
I would like
do you
another
wanna-
question.
Well, never mind.
Yeah,
Well, Aaron's about to
100%.
lose.
All right. Let's go to an easy question. This one brought to you by Yamato Hikaru.
Well,
Was that?
Ooh,
Oh, did you not
I'm
answer
dying.
that?
Matt's
Oh,
about
okay,
to
he
lose.
died. Okay.
oh no, okay.
Yeah, I did.
guys,
I
don't know
wasn't
what you guys
counting
are
you in my
talking
brain
about.
because you said
I don't
you're
know what you
fucking
guys are
out.
talking about at all. This is all lost on me completely.
This
No,
question brought
flip.
to you by. Technically speaking, this is where you would have lost
His
the
full
run.
name
So I
is
want to
Do a
say I
Flip.
did do better. That's all I'm saying. I
Well,
got farther.
This is you.
Oh shit, you right.
Aaron-
It is me.
Aaron
No.
lost the
Fuck.
Aaron wiped it out.
Yamato Hikaru says, "What is a comfort food that your character likes? Just any comfort food. It doesn't have to necessarily be their favorite, but just what is a comfort food that your character
I swear
likes?"
this was like one of the questions you asked us at the beginning of the game.
It was. This was
making
part of the.
characters.
This was part of like our character making sort of conversations.
Let me pull up
ooh.
my notes.
Can I go back and find that? Matt, distract them with the game while we find these
I'm gonna
answers.
while you're answering this question, I'm gonna find the camera that is mine, disable it, and then get water because I'm dying up here.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
sounds
do
good.
that.
Let's see
We
here.
can vamp.
Vamp for me, please.
Camping.
You know we can talk.
Vamp.
I just
Vamp.
gotta figure out what.
Oh,
That's my
vamping for
camera.
the-
All right. Hey, guess what? I'll be right back.
Okay,
not-
bye.
it's
Have a
not in
good
the setting
Oh
time.
no, we can talk.
So whilst Aaron is away, how are we
The
going to
might shall
sabotage?
play.
I
Huh?
think any attempt we have to sabotage anything, he will take it out on us tenfold.
That makes sense.
Well,
Our
he can take it out
starters
on me as
will
long
all
as he doesn't
perish.
take it out on. How dare!
I'm just saying.
Absolutely not.
I know he had his headphones on, so I know he could hear us anyway.
I can't find the comfort food question. I found my
Neither can
favorite
I.
season, but I can't find comfort food.
I want to clarify for the
I might be
audience,
thinking of
they
the-
could still see me that whole time. I walked 3 feet that way. They knew where, like, I stared them down the whole time. Anyway,
Okay.
We're living.
The questions I'm thinking of were for a different character. That was for our Dungeons and Demigods.
that's what it was. Because I've definitely done the comfort
Bro.
food as a opening packet character question
Send
before.
me on a wild goose chase.
Um,
Ad.
I
They
am a
really
GM.
don't want to see
Ryan
me
from
succeed.
Mint Mobile.
They really don't want to see you
Um,
succeed.
Oh, I know what Gavin's comfort food is.
Yeah, what's up?
It's Chiquitza.
I don't think that was the name that we gave it. Did we call it Chiquitza?
Chiquitza.
Chiquitza
I
sounds
think it
like
is.
something my grandmother would
Better
call
than
me.
picking.
Pretty sure we called it Chiquitza.
Pickin'. But the restaurant could be called Slam Pickins.
That's good. That's
And it could be
very
like
good.
New York style pizza crust.
That's crazy.
But chicken.
That's
Mm.
wild.
Super fucking thin
Yeah,
chicken.
it's fried chicken
Mm.
sandwiched between 2 whole pizzas. That is Gavin's comfort food.
Which didn't we see that some other like chain had started
Yeah,
doing that after
Pizza
that
Hut
episode
did
came
it.
out? Yeah, fuck Pizza Hut. They stole from us.
Well,
Get in the
Pizza
comments
Hut-
at Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut and KFC are owned by the same like above company.
Yeah,
that
Taco
is
Bell,
able to
Pizza
just
Hut,
be
and
like,
They're
KFC,
both
right?
owned by Pepsi.
make it together.
Yeah.
They're both owned by Pepsi. Is that what
Yep.
you just
Yeah.
said?
And,
Yeah.
and Taco. So Pepsi.
They all have.
were
Don't
having
say
such a
Taco
hard-
Bell.
They were having such a
I think
hard
you
time.
hate crimed me just now.
So Pepsi were having such a hard time selling Pepsi because basically
They bought
Pepsi's
restaurants to make
unofficial
them,
slogan.
make them only
yeah,
sell it.
their unofficial slogan was "Is Pepsi okay?" Because no one wanted Pepsi, they all wanted Coke. So to make Pepsi like more standard, they bought KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and they made it so they can only serve Pepsi in those establishments, which is why you get combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell in the
Yeah.
US.
If you
This
walk
stream
into-
isn't
More
sponsored,
Pepsi.
but if we had to make a
Chick-fil-A,
choice,
That
is
is
all I'm saying.
genius.
if you walk into a KFC and you open a Coca-Cola like Aaron has in his hand,
What?
you will get arrested.
Yeah, no, they'll tackle you to the ground and then they'll just start like hitting you with a
They'll
chalupa.
taco you.
They'll taco
Bell.
you,
Oh,
as the
Taco
British
Bell.
say. Yeah.
Fun fact, you cannot be on Pepsi's premises with any Coke products whatsoever,
Watch
and
me.
vice versa. And if
But
you
what
work
about
for them,
cocaine?
you cannot be caught in any like photographs or anything with the opposite product. It's crazy.
I
It's
want
called-
to get sponsored by
Boy.
Pepsi
Anyway.
and Apple and
You
then
know
get
you're the
seen
losing
holding like a
brand
Google
if you have to
Pixel
be
and a
that
Coke.
strict.
So Pepsi, if you want to sponsor us,
No, not Pepsi. I will refuse you, Pepsi, every day of the week.
I like Pepsi.
you hear that Coke? You hear that Coca-Cola?
Tori, you could be independently sponsored. I'll cut out a piece of the overlay that just has like you with like Pepsi colors, and then everybody else will have
Pokemon do I go
Coke
for?
on.
We thought about selling ad space on our overlay.
Absolutely not. That's actually one of the reasons why we love our Patreon so much. Because this is a real conversation we had. Like, Matt, Kenna, we had this conversation like 3 months ago where I was like, "Yo, I actually want to try and keep this as ad free as
6 years,
possible
yeah.
for as long as we can." Because like
Yes.
our community fucking slaps. We love them. They're awesome.
guys
And yeah, you guys are the best. You guys are genuinely the coolest. So I want to try and keep as few ads in these as possible. And then also, we all know that Aaron sucks at reading scripted things. So then Aaron doesn't have to do ad reads, which is great because it would probably be one of you four having to do the ad reads if that was the case. Tori,
I
I'm looking
got
at you.
you.
Oh, Kenna can do it too.
What a
That works.
great-
Yeah.
Wow, all right, that's fine.
I was
didn't
gonna
wanna read
force Tori to do it to
shit.
make her uncomfortable, but yeah,
Is it-
Kenna, you can do it.
Is it because I got my outro in one take?
Yeah, it actually is.
Woo! Fire.
You know, she's
So Coryne's comfort food is probably a
Is it?
Reuben.
A what?
a Reuben
Guys,
sandwich.
get in the comments. I'd like to know what's your favorite part about our outro credits. Do you like the little part where we talk about the Patreon? Do you like the little animation bits? Do you like when you see the names scrolling up? Do you like when the episode's over and you don't have to hear us talk anymore? Do you like what do you like about the ending of our episodes?
My favorite thing about the ending of our
I like the
episodes.
credits.
I like the credits too, but my favorite part is when I go, something happens. And that's the end of today's episode because then I get the best faces on all of you.
And Kenna explodes
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah,
It's always-
every time.
And that's where we're gonna call it.
That exactly. She peaks her mic so bad you can't even hear it. Yeah, 100%. Except you can hear it
Is
when
that
you're
what just
editing.
happened?
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
what happened. Did we?
I like the credits because then I get to see all the fun people who worked on the project.
Oh, the
A
whole.
lot
Oh, yeah.
of people. There are a lot of people.
I get to see all of your names and all the artist names and all of the names.
MW, maybe.
Did I get comfort foods from each of you?
No,
Oh.
I think it's
Just
me
the Reuben.
and The Reuben.
Yeah,
Just
give
the
me,
And the
pizza and the
give me
Reuben.
DJ's
Chiquita.
comfort food.
a Snickerdoodles.
Very cool. Very cool. Good cookie. Good cookie.
Snickerdoodles that are like warm and have the texture of a sugar cookie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the crispy
Yeah,
edge,
like-
but
like
the
the
real
little bit of like a
soft, squishy middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
None
the,
of these words are in the
like
Bible.
your the Bible. First of all, here in America we pronounce it Bibble. Second of all, no.
Where in
Ishkabibbles.
America?
No, I thought about Ishkabibbles, that restaurant we went to. I was like, it's a very different restaurant.
thought
If
of-
we take
I
that to mean
thought of Bibble
Bible.
from I thought of
Ishka
Bibble from
Bible.
the,
That makes more sense.
Ishka
Barbie movies.
Bible.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Thank you, cornfielder Bibble.
Matt, what
Barbie
about
animated
Seth? What's
movie.
Seth's go-to comfort food?
B-I-B-B-L-E.
I like macaroni and
Sorry.
cheese. What's the question?
Duh, you answered it. You got it. It was what was Seth's comfort food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out.
All right. I'll just make sure there's a big
fish
tray of mac
jerky?
and cheese the next place. No.
Ooh, mac and cheese.
No.
What?
Fish
Not
jerky's
fish
gross.
jerky?
No, babe.
Ugh.
No, Burrty, I'm sorry. I can't quip against you right now. I'm distracted. So you're winning this. I don't know what this is, but you're doing it.
All right.
You shouldn't feel good about it, but okay.
All right. I want
Feel
people
good.
to, if you have like a slam dunk answer for this next question, hold it for a second, think about it, give me like your whole layout pitch for this, because AJ asks, what other settings would you like to see be played using the Unbeatable system? So not Pokemon. What other things would you want to do with Unbeatable? Because I can think of a couple that I would want to do.
I thought of one, but I don't want to. I don't know.
What does that mean? No. You brought it up. Now you have to go through with it. Now she's looking for a replacement that she can trick us with. She can swap it in and out. Okay, Tori's got an answer. Give it to me, Tori.
Has anyone ever played the Shin Megami Tensei video games?
Matt has.
Mhm.
Persona?
Shin Megami Tensei
Persona.
4? Specifically, because that's the only one I played because my roommate had it in college and he was like, yeah, you can play it. And I was like, okay.
I don't even know what I just stole from this guy. I just hit A. Oh, Poliwag. Cool.
Poliwag.
Probably swag, more like.
But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is essentially it's not a spoiler.
Oh.
You die in like the first 5 minutes of the game, and then a god keeps bringing you back to life every time you die. But you also have these little ghosty guys that you don't like, you kind of catch them, but you don't really catch them. You like recruit them into your team. And so I think that would be really cool. You have all these ghosty guys, and there's like types and stuff, but it's not as prevalent as in Pokemon. I think that would be really cool because that's like the badass anime. I was about to say the anime version of Pokemon, but
The anime
Pokemon's
version
already
of Pokemon.
kind of an anime.
Yeah, it's old.
Um,
It only has several.
Like this I think the stereotypical, like, I don't know, when you hear the words Shin Megami Tensei, I think like very nerdy anime.
Okay. All right, what about the rest of you? What are y'all thinking?
My initial answer, and I don't know why this popped in my head, was My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
There was already a TTRPG for that.
There is. We
But
played
then,
it for charity.
right. But
Sure did.
then, after Tori said Shin Megami Tensei, I was like, ooh, but like Persona? Like a gritty Persona world?
That could be
where
fun.
Each persona
That could
is
be
like
very
statted
fun.
out, and you
Yeah.
like collect them, and like your team, and stuff like
I
that.
guess, yeah,
I think that'd
Persona's
be
just
really fun.
Pokemon, but with your high school friends. Bye, Burrty.
Ooh,
And,
dance
like,
to Mega Man
Crippling
Battle
trauma,
Network.
yeah.
Ooh, Mega Man.
That's very good.
Let's
Battle
go.
Network's very fun.
Yeah, I think honestly any of those team building games, like I'd go Final Fantasy Tactics would be what I would use. I think that'd be very fun. I'd have
That'd
a lot of fun with
that.
that.
That'd be fun.
What is Materia?
I don't know. Let's Google it.
Materia,
just said-
it's
Oh,
it's
Materia.
like the
Material Girl.
magic
Sorry.
thing in
Mhm.
in Final Fantasy. It's like
Yeah,
where all
that's-
the magic comes from.
Yeah, it's
Oh, very cool.
Oh, I
It's,
got an Eevee.
it's the little. I also appreciate that Dan also got to the Final Fantasy one, but yeah. Materia is
What I
like the
name
little
is
crystal
Eevee.
spheres that you use. You know what? Tori, you've never played Final Fantasy VII, right?
VV.
No.
I want you to just watch Final Fantasy
Eevee.
Advent Children, the film. That's
Oh,
all I want you
We'll
to
watch
watch.
it. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Is it on the list? Okay.
Okay.
Just named it VV, like 2 letters.
All right. What about you, Burrty?
So
I thought you were gonna do like VIVI, BEV.
this
I get that. That's an option.
this took me a minute to think of.
Okay.
I couldn't think of an easy
Let's hear it.
property. For some reason, my mind immediately jumped to Yu-Gi-Oh, but that wouldn't work.
Okay.
I
I had a similar thought, but go on.
Bear with me. I then went through like what kind of games would be cool because what because it's very specific. Like you're organizing a team basically, and then I was like, as my mind usually does, that we'll go to like knights and sword fighting and stuff like that. And then I was trying to work out. I was like, oh, maybe you're like organizing a team of knights that are going around tournaments and stuff like that. Like that could be cool. And then I remembered this manga called Fence, which is about fencing.
Ooh.
You
Fencing teams.
read a manga and refuse to watch anime.
Well,
I feel like, hold on, let me look at it. That seems like a
it's-
graphic
okay,
novel.
it's
That
not a
seems
manga,
very
it's-
graphic
sorry,
novel.
It's not, it's not a manga, it's a graphic novel.
Okay.
Um,
Manga and graphic novel is the same thing. Same thing.
and so it's about fencing. So hear me out. So Unbeatable, where you are the captain of a fencing team,
With
and
swords.
you have to you can like trade for new players, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
And the
Like a professional
roleplay,
sports team.
Yeah.
yeah, like you're the captain
Okay.
of a professional fencing sports team,
Ooh.
and you have to trade that out for new players. And then the drama comes from like in the roleplay drama comes from like interpersonal conflict between other teams and stuff like that. And like
FIFA.
you could theoretically like,
Little Ted Lasso RPG.
yeah, I mean you could even theoretically like you could roleplay your own team members
Okay.
having like a romantic subplot with another team member. It's like you're not just limited because this is a very gay book, very gay series.
I
of
love
books.
that.
Oh,
Yes.
Blue Lock.
Yeah,
Done.
Blue Lock.
Yes.
Fucking let's
Blue
go,
Lock.
dude. If it's Blue Lock is that, but with football.
With fencing.
Also, when you initially
There's
hopped
one
into
character
this,
in this that
Mhm.
there's one character in this that's they look femme, but their gender is very very vague, and I'm not convinced
for
they're
them.
not just a trans character.
good for them.
So
Mm.
yeah,
love
When
that.
you initially popped into this, you said Yu-Gi-Oh, and I got really excited because I thought you were going to go into one of my favorite like one-off Yu-Gi-Oh movies ever. I don't know if anybody else ever watched this, but there was a run of Yu-Gi-Oh called Yu-Gi-Oh Capsule Monsters, which was fucking awesome because basically all of the main characters of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series get like dumped in the world of the monsters, and they get these little like wrist blaster things where if they defeat monsters, and then they become like little cork-sized little like stone totems that they pop in the blaster and they go and then
Slug Terra.
Slug Terror would be great. Slug Terror would be fun.
Slug Terra would be so
Yeah.
fun.
Yuri.
I think I bet if you're playing with kids, doing something like a Plants vs Zombies would be really cute.
Oh, that would be really cute.
Ooh,
like League of Legends
different
maybe.
kinds of
That kind of
There
plants,
you go.
yeah.
That could
Like
be
a
fun.
MOBA.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fun things that could be fun to
Well,
adapt.
my mind's gonna be racing on this question the rest
That's
of the
why I
night.
wanted to think about it. It's like a fun like thought. You know, we're definitely not farming for new content after we get done with all the Pokemon. So, anyway, I thought that was a good question by AJ.
One
so
Piece.
I tossed it. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Thank
Sorry,
you,
it
Matt.
took me a minute.
There you go.
to
No,
figure
you
out
got
what
you
we were
got there.
talking
You got
about.
there. I
I've
didn't
kind of
want
just
to say it
been
because
yes
that was
anding whatever
the-
words you guys have been saying. I honestly, I don't know what I'm doing right now in this game. I beat the
so-
old man.
so-
I'm like
and that's
kind
as
of
far as I go.
entranced by your little guy.
So, if you paid attention, did you take the little girl's flying Pokemon yet?
Yeah, am I supposed
Okay.
to go? Oh, I just taught it fly. I don't know why.
Yeah, and then now you're supposed to go to Mount Moon. Now you're supposed to go to Mount Moon.
Blow it up.
They should tell me these things.
They did twice.
I don't think they did.
Mount Moon.
But
you,
what was I just saying? Oh yeah, thank you, AJ. That's fantastic. But actually, One Piece
in half and then not tell us why.
was the first thing that Matt ever suggested to me about playing that
Petrol.
wasn't Pokemon with Unbeatable. Was playing through some One Piece, and I know that no one else here besides Matt and myself really watches One Piece, but we could do One Piece. All I'm saying, get some gum fruit going, get some, you know,
Ooh.
it'd be fun. It'd
Oh
be
my
fun.
god, and like your like pirate crew. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that'd be
do
fucking
your whole
sweet.
little pirate crew.
It's very
Something.
easy.
Yeah.
It'd be great. It'd be fantastic.
That'd be
Even.
dope.
I think honestly at that point I would just like if I was gonna adapt like any of like the superhero S games or like anime really games, what I would do is I'd remove sort of like the trainer aspect of it, and I would more just be like, all right, I'm gonna stat you out like you were a Pokemon, and then just remove the amount of moves that you could know. Remove the limit on that, and just be like, you can know 12 moves or whatever.
Yeah, like for One Piece, because we had talked about that before. It was mainly just going to be you as a person make whatever moves you want. Like you could even do this like My Hero or something, and like, what do you want your quirk to look like? And then you can develop new stuff for your quirk. Blah blah
That'd
blah.
be fun.
And then you have like respective moves that either do a lot of wounds, not a lot of wounds, and you kind of balance it yourself. So you have to have a lot of like trust at the table to like competently build a game that's fair. and
Mhm.
fun, and not just being overpowered. Unless you want that,
I mean,
then
one of the nice things about
Pop
that,
off.
Matt, is you could even use like the Pokemon move templates as like your special moves. It's like, oh, close combat. That's just Gum Gatling. You know,
Yeah.
you do all these fun things. Is a genuine move that the main character of One
Yeah.
Piece uses, where he goes
Yeah.
and he punches like 1,000 times, and he calls it the Gum Gatling. It's great.
Incredible.
Anyway. Oh, before we
You know
ask the
what
next
we-
question. Apologies. Keep going, Tori. Go for it. I don't want to
Nope,
interrupt you.
never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna do a stupid bit because I thought there was a lull.
No, you're good. You're
Keep
good.
going.
Before we get into the next question, I do want to mention that, hey, this stream is brought to you by you, our audience. And over on our Patreon, what we try to do is for pretty much every piece of content we put out, we try to shout out one of our champion tier or above patrons on that content. So I saw him in the chat earlier, but I was very surprised when I rolled the random dice for today's shout out. This stream is brought to you by Dinosaur, who is a champion tier patron. Thank you so much for coming and doing
Thanks,
this.
Dan.
It is great.
Da-da,
Thanks,
da-da,
Dan.
da-da.
Yay.
We have a Patreon.
Yeah, did you know we had we actually have a Discord
We
too.
have a Patreon
Discord?
and a
Yeah,
Discord.
we have a Discord where if people
You
could
can
like
access via the
I
Patreon.
appreciate our audience. I love you all so much. If people could just like mention my name in a comment, but not like at me, would be so awesome. That'd be so fantastic. My last like week has been hectic as all heck. Hectic. Yeah. Anyway, you guys should come to our Discord though, because we do fun stuff like have random conversations and stat out Pokemon teams and talk about mechanics and get asked questions about like the plot and stuff that we can't answer because we're like months ahead of where you guys are at.
Honestly, I'll be honest too. Being the person that edits it, when someone asks a specific question about something happening, I don't remember it happening,
Yeah.
and I'm the one who edits the episodes, which is crazy.
Yep.
Because I'm like, when did we do that? What are we talking about? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we did that. Sure, I don't know. That makes sense.
We're halfway through recording another thing. Wink, wink. Hey, what's up, Birdie? On the side right now, where we've recorded the first half, and then this weekend we're going to record the second half. I had to take such detailed notes about what happened in the first half because immediately after it finished, my brain went, "I don't know what just happened. I blacked out for 4 hours." Yeah. Anyway, that was it. That was cool. With that though, we do have a couple more questions to get into. This one brought to you by our Discords again. Go to our Discord by going to our Patreon, patreon.com/unbeatablecast. Is brought to you by Halden Scott. If your PCs were to catch a Pokemon specifically to ride instead of walking, which Pokemon would you choose? For instance, Halden Scott would go for either Arcanine to be very fast or Torterra for a comfy ride, lounging around in the tree on its back while snacking as you travel. So I know that one of you already has a ride Pokemon.
Addendum for
I
these
would
questions.
choose Ava.
What if we try and choose a Pokemon for like somebody else? If that makes sense.
You want somebody? Okay, let's do the first. Let's see what people want, and then we'll force people to pick.
See,
stuff for
no,
other
because
people.
what if it was something that someone wanted?
All right.
Like,
So
Aaron,
let's see if you can guess.
You're saying you wouldn't be like, oh, I want you to have a Flygon. You would be like, no, I don't want that.
Oh, dude, Flygons. You're cheating. You're cheating right now. You're
Exhibit A.
cheating right now. Flygon
Ladies
is
and gentlemen.
based.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Dude, if I could get a saddle on a Flygon, I would get goggles that look exactly like the Flygon's goggles, and we just fucking. That'd be so cool. Anyway, that's not a bad point. All right, fair enough. Does anyone have any suggestions for what they think somebody else would take? And then we'll get everyone's real answers.
I would. This only works for water, but I would give Matt a Swampert.
Look at how
Yeah,
happy
I
that
would
man
give-
is. Look at how happy that man is.
Can you ride Haunter?
I don't think so. It's too small, if I remember correctly. Like, besides being incorporeal, I think it's too
Probably not.
small. Yeah. Oh, actually, Haunter would be just within the size to be able to carry you. It's 5'3".
I'd give it to DJ.
Haunter is 2 inches taller than DJ. It could piggyback DJ.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
DJ should have like a what is it? What's the drift bloom?
Oh, the drift would see just around the top and go.
Oh, so cute.
That would be cool.
That would be very
DJ would be like a
cute.
small child being abducted by a drift loom. It's fantastic because that's what happens in the game.
That's
That
what Driftloom would
canonically
think.
happens.
DJ is just a kid that it's like, I'm gonna take your soul, child, and you're like, I'm gonna catch you. You just have a little Pokeball like that.
Hey,
Catch you.
any other suggestions for what people should have?
Again, I'm scrolling through PokemonDB.net.
I would give Coryne a Dragonite.
Yes. Yes. That would be fantastic. That'd be great.
I would love
Dragonite's
that.
awesome.
That would be cool.
Um,
I was thinking for Coryne, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, so you'll have to be nice to me.
okay.
I'm gonna be
Terrakion?
so nice to you.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, Terrakion's a Pokemon. Yeah. It's well, that's one of the
Looks-
Univa's like 3 swords or whatever they're
Looks
called.
so badass.
That's a legend right there. What you're looking at, but
That's
it's
a very
sick.
Yo.
that
Yeah.
looks very like Coryne
Describe
badass
it to
esque.
me.
It's one of those Swords of
Um,
Justice Pokemon that we were looking at the other day, Matt.
That's cool.
I don't know
Yeah.
Cavern
that.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Big fan. Big fan. I think that would be very
Ooh.
Coryne.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'd give Coryne a mace if Coryne was like gonna be riding on the back of track. Like Corinne's like riding it into battle is what it looks like.
And at the end of the maze, a fire extinguisher is welded on.
Yeah. I like Totodoodle's answer the most, which is Gavin should come in on a whale ward.
I'm in for that.
But I don't think
I don't know.
Gavin's sitting on top. I think it's like a Jonah and the whale situation where Whale Ward opens his mouth and Gavin has a little apartment in there.
I don't think I'm into that.
You don't watch the marvelous misadventures
so
of Flapjack?
Oh my
I'd give-
god.
I'd give
That's
Gavin like a
so
Rapidash.
Oh, that'd be sick. Galarian or
That'd be
basic?
cool.
Oh,
That's the question. Does he get the flaming one or does he get the one that's a unicorn?
The flaming one.
Okay. All right. Now let's go for everybody's real answers. What ride Pokemon are you taking that you don't currently own? So we're saying not Ava, Burrty.
Darn.
I really like Cyclizar.
You do really like Cyclizar. We've mentioned this. Yeah.
How alternatively, especially if we're allowing legends,
Mm-hmm.
Suicune.
That's a great answer. I'm right
Damn.
up there with Raikou.
Damn.
That's Suicune with the trailing like tendrils and the yeah, that's a good answer. Okay.
Isn't there didn't Ash ride Suicune at one point?
I believe it was Go. I believe the
Entei.
other he
Didn't
rode
somebody
Entei in the third
At some
film.
point?
But I don't know that he ever rode Suicune. Both Rapidashes are I guess yeah. I guess it is still I don't think of Rapidash as a unicorn, but you're totally right. It absolutely still is a unicorn. Like the Kanto one. Huh. All right, fair
Rhyhorn's a
enough.
unicorn too.
I'm learning all
Right.
sorts of things right now. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
One that I
Rhino.
don't own,
There's a Rhino.
Arcanine.
Arcanine's up there.
Ooh, that's a good
Sweet.
one.
You guys are just gonna find like a bloody patch on the ground and Diesel's Pokeball, and we're just gonna
Diesel.
move on. Diesel.
Horrifying.
I think. Nope, come back to me.
Come back to you.
I
Okay,
lost
well,
it.
we got asked
did-
about Vermilions
I was
in the
looking
chat.
at it, and as I was gonna describe it, no.
I don't know that I can actually say Vermilions because Vermilion might be acquiring that Pokemon, and I don't want to spoil anything
What?
for the. I don't want to spoil anything.
Why
You
would
could have
say
just
that?
said it, and we would never.
I was
have known.
gonna say.
Well, because
We would never have known. It's like Michael Scott going, "Pretend like
Pretend
I'm gonna
like.
fire Stanley."
Yeah,
And they're like, if you just told us, if you just didn't tell us, we would have thought you were firing Stanley.
it's like oh,
like that.
well, yeah. I don't. It's a bit of a spoiler, so I don't think I can say. I can say
a
what
rideable
Vermilions.
Pokemon that's red.
Anyway,
Groundon.
anyway.
Okay.
Groudon,
Have my answer.
bro.
Okay, you have your answer. Yes. What's your answer?
Ground. Corviknight.
Corviknight's so fucking cool, dude.
I think that would be very badass. And also I would like to address Cornfielder asked a question to me in the chat.
Okay.
They said, who was DJ's first Pokemon? We met Aleppo first, but I was curious if it was Riolu instead. Yes.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Like
So-
7 foot tall. Sorry,
Yeah.
carry
A
on.
little bit. No, yeah, it's huge. A little bit of
Boy.
DJ lore. So DJ did start with Riolu, who is Tabasco.
Yep.
And they started, I think it's been mentioned already, but DJ's parents have like a Pokemon rehab facility. And that was a Pokemon that was in the rehab facility. And
Mhm.
so she really bonded with Tabasco. They became best buds. And then a couple of weeks later, or a couple of months. No, it would have been a while later. Before going on her Pokemon adventure, DJ's older brother taught her how to catch a wild Pokemon, and that's where she got Aleppo, her then Bulbasaur, now Ivysaur.
That's valid. You just a second ago were talking about Corviknight, both of you were. And if you really like Corviknight, there is a animated series, a Pokemon animated series called Pokemon Twilight Wings. It's on YouTube. I watched a couple months ago. It takes place in the Galar region where there's all the Corviknight taxis or whatever. It is super fucking awesome. And they're like 6 to 9 minute episodes, but every episode in some way includes a Corviknight taxi. Like that's the through line.
I love that.
But Corviknight is depicted as being even bigger in that. Like Burrty, you were just like, oh, it's 7 foot tall. The one in the show is like 12 foot tall. It's huge.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should have gotten a Rookidee instead of a Starly.
And not had Ava? Crazy person.
Well, no, I'd still have Ava. Ava would just be a different Pokemon.
I don't know about that. I just no.
Ava's perfect.
Different bird.
Ava's
I do
fantastic.
think there is
Ava's
something funny
perfect.
about Ava being a comically large Staraptor.
It's very funny. It's very good. Okay, what about you, Matt? What's the ride Pokemon that you're grabbing?
What are you guys talking about? I don't know. Kind of covered that with the team.
Yeah, your team is gonna be big boys by the end of this.
What about the big horse Pokemon from Paldea?
From Paldea. The horse Pokemon from Paldea.
It might be from an early one, but it's in Paldea as well.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's Mudsdale.
Oh, that's
It's a ground type.
Mudsdale?
Mudsdale? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a Alolan.
Mudsdale.
Yeah.
Mudsdale's cool. I don't want to ride
I
a
love
horse.
Mudsdale.
Um,
I hate horses. I love Mudsdale.
hmm.
I'm an anti-horse guy. I hate horses.
Oh, what's it called? There was one I was like, this
Aaron's a
would be
horse
funny
girl
to
canon.
have. I think it would be funny for Seth to have that one grass flying dinosaur looking Pokemon with
Tropius?
the bananas on its neck.
Yeah, Tropius. All right. Fair enough. And then with that, I think we have time for one more question. And I did note something tossed in the Discord right before we popped this, which was Box Jelly asked that if you could type shift a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you type shift? So any Pokemon that you can think of, if you could move it to a different type. What are you about to say?
And that
Belly
would change
bolt.
its aesthetic and
Belly
stuff
bolt.
too.
Yeah, it would change its aesthetic and everything. And Matt's
Water
right.
type.
The correct answer is
Don't
Belly
even have
Bolt.
to change the aesthetic. Just don't even have
Make
to
it a
change the
water
aesthetic.
type.
Make it a water type.
Yeah.
We were robbed.
Yeah. My answer is actually similar on being robbed.
Are you guys talking about that Pokedoku thing?
Maybe.
No, that's Vikavolt. Oh my god, that's its own fucking issue. Also an electric type.
I've got one.
Okay, go for it, Burrty.
I would make either Onyx or Steelix. Doesn't really matter because they're basically the same Pokemon, just different types. Fire type and have them be like a giant lava serpent.
That's sick as shit,
Terrifying.
dude. That's fucking awesome.
Terrifying.
Writes that
If
down.
anybody ever played
No!
Pirates of the Black Cat on PS2, there was a lava serpent that was horrifying because it rumbled the ground.
I'm gonna Google
Anyway.
this. Pirates of Black Cat Lava Serpent.
At least I think it was a lava serpent.
That was a very specific memory for you to have if it wasn't a lava serpent. Oh my god,
yeah,
there was.
because my mom and I played the video game together, and I always had to do all the fights. And so when the lava serpent would shake the controller, we would both scream. And so my mom and I were just screaming trying to do this fight.
I would change the cast forum to just have more forums.
Oh, okay.
Because there's more options now that exist, especially with like the terrains that can happen.
Oh, cast form being able to change from terrain would be pretty sick. Then you get like a grassy cast form, or a thunder cast form, or a fairy
That'd be
cast
cool.
form. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. What about Kenna? You guys have any ideas?
I don't have a clue.
Okay. Mine would be similar to the rectifying belly bolt being a water type. We actually talked about my favorite Flygon earlier, but also Yanmega. The fact that neither of those Pokemon are Bug Dragon is crazy to me. One of them is Bug Flying, the other type is Ground Dragon. Because we've never had a Bug Dragon Pokemon. When those two baby boys are right there, they would make perfect
Actually,
Bug Dragons. Yeah.
Dragonflies exist in real life.
Both those Pokemon
Yanmega
are
is a
based off
dragonfly,
dragonflies. Yan, Mega,
Damn.
and Flygon are both based off dragonflies.
They really said not today.
Mega Noodle says, I started listening to a Pokemon TTRPG pod where one of the players had a type-shifted rock and fire Onyx that had molten cracks running through its body.
Yeah, it's called
That's
Unbeatable.
sick.
Check it out in a couple weeks. Aaron's
No.
gonna make that a thing.
No.
Yo, wait.
That
Mega
does sound
Noodle,
pretty cool though.
link that. That sounds dope.
Yeah,
I want to listen to
that
that.
sounds so cool.
That actually sounds sick. Wait, link that. Or at least tell us what the name of it is. Okay. What
Unless you
about
don't
I've
want
made
to.
my choice.
you made
Aaron.
your
You
choice?
can't gatekeep this information.
That's true.
Mhm.
I would make Wailord a flying type.
Write that down. 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 It's like Gyarados. It's a
Fucking
water flying
blimp.
type. You don't even have to change what it looks like. You just fill a Wailord with helium and it goes.
Yeah.
Or worse, you
Yeah.
fill it with hydrogen, then it becomes a fire flying type.
Call it the
Oh.
Wimdember.
The
Windy.
Wimdember. All right, Mega Noodle put the link in the Discord.
Oh, I didn't want
Thanks for
Jigglypuff.
shouting it out.
Oh,
Appreciate
AJ,
it.
hi.
Hi,
We have a
AJ.
Discord question already.
Hi, AJ. We did answer one of your questions. We do have a Discord. Kenna, thank you for pointing that out. What about you, Kenna? You got any Pokemon you want to type shift?
Name me this one regret. I didn't
Nope.
want this one.
No, nothing. Nothing. None.
Nope.
Nut.
All right, none. Yeah. What about you guys, audience? Give me your best type shifted Pokemon on these last couple minutes that we have. Let's see here. Yes, please put that in the Discord. Somebody said Flygon as well. Tropius. Oh, dude, Lycanroc as a water ground type would be sick as. Thank you, Karma Corono. Tori, you know what? Like the like sort of like evil looking Lycanroc form.
Wildenberg.
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that, but water ground type. That'd be sick. Make it sort of like a evil like Selkie. Fairy type Skitty. That makes
That'd be
sense to
very
me.
cool. That'd be very cool.
All right.
Ooh. Superior, but dragon water.
That'd be cool. Give it more of like a seaweed aesthetic. Make it like a Selkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, you said Selkie. That's what made me think of it.
There you go. There you go.
Fairy type
Ooh,
Skitty, that'd be
Ghost
so
type
cute.
Ponytail that's like a skeletal horse.
That's pretty
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Spooky.
Spooky, scary
yeah.
skeleton. All right. That's pretty good.
I think
This is
a
good.
ghost type. What's the Mudsdale would be cooler because
because you get the big
Ponyta
hooves.
already gets
Either one
Ponyta
works.
already gets all the
all the
stuff.
love with
It's
the
cool.
Galarian.
It already has a different form. That's fine.
I was confused with Ninetales why they never made it like a ghost type, because like Ninetales like is very much tied to like ghost psychic. Like it learns like several
Mhm.
psychic moves and stuff like that, and also it does that thing where it
Mhm.
lives for like multiple thousands of years. You guys
Oh,
ever
yeah,
think
there
about
is a
that?
ghost horse.
Every time you
Does
like
Coryne ever think about the fact that Smolder's gonna outlive her? Yeah.
if she evolves Smolder, if not, Smolder will have an
Constantly.
early grave. You know what I'm saying?
How dare you?
It's Ninetales that lives 1,000 years, not Vulpix. Think about that, Kenna. Think about that and be sad.
I will.
Dragon type
Dang.
Charizard. We already got that. And we do have a Ghost Horse. Let's see. Ghost Fire Mudsdale for the Nightmare. That'd be pretty sick. Dunsparce should be Dragon type. Thank you. Have you guys seen Dunsparce?
Yes.
A time or
Okay.
two.
Okay.
Not impressed.
Time or two.
Oh, why am I blanking on this? Ooh, Lucario,
Okay.
make it steel type and literally just give it armor, sword, and shield.
It is a steel type.
Lucario is a
It's a steel fighting type. Yeah. You just
Pretty, there's a cool
I was
website
so
called
ready for
Pokemon
it.
For some
DB.
reason, I thought it was a mono fighting.
No, it's
No, that's just
Riolu's
Riolu.
mono fighting, and then it gains a steel type as it evolves. Why am I telling you the stories here?
I've
Story's got
never
one.
actually owned a Lucario.
You should ask the person who does own it.
Why are any of us telling Burrty, you should know this. This Pokemon's existed for years.
It's
I
from
know,
your
I've never-
favorite
I've-
generation.
Yeah.
I'd like Lucario. I've never
Okay.
had it in my party.
I get not enough, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently.
If you
Yeah,
had to
give
type
Lucario
shift
Sword
one of
then.
your current
And then I'll
Pokemon,
have it
I'm
in
in
my...
pain.
What'd you say, Tori?
I said I'm in pain.
I know you're in
I'm
pain.
in Spain without.
Okay. Spain, pain, rain.
Same.
No.
Type shift
Spin.
on my
I should
current
make spin.
Pokemon.
My mouse cursor has just disappeared, and this is the worst thing ever. All right, it's back.
Bye.
All right. We have a couple minutes
Ooh.
left, and I wanted to open up the floor to Tori real quick, though. Tori missed the last Q&A, and Tori had some answers that she wanted to share. Tori has 2 minutes to speed through these questions.
T
So
minus 2 and
Okay.
counting.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 onions. Okay. If the characters could give one Pokemon on their team the ability to speak a human language like Meowth in the anime, who would they choose? I would choose my Ivysaur because he just goes, Ivy, and I feel like nothing good would come out of his mouth. We've seen the beginning of most of the PC's journeys, but I didn't hear the reason that they set off on their journey, blah, 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 aside from Gavin. Is Coryne trying to decimate the Rockets? Is DJ creating an army of the littlest guys? Yes. Next question. What's been on everyone's media's queue recently? AJ, this is a great question. I am listening to the audiobook Furyborn / reading / listening. It is so good. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I'm big on the split perspective thing. Like you have two different voices telling a story. But they're two different stories, but they connect. So it's very cool. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Would the cast consider trading Pokemon with one another? Yes. I love Bowie.
only if you get Bowie. That's how you would trade
That's
for it.
Only if I
crazy.
get Bowie,
That's
which would
actually
never
crazy.
happen. If all the PCs plus Vermilion were playing D&D together, what kind of character would each of them make? I think that DJ would make a little cowboy artificer named Denny Rockwell. What
Interesting.
other settings would you like to be? Oh, we
Interesting.
answered that one already. Did I do it?
I think you did it. High five.
You nailed it.
High five. Good job, Tori.
You nailed it, dude.
Damn,
That was
nailed it.
incredible.
And you
I
have
could
20
talk so
seconds to
fast.
spare.
I
Is there
feel
anything you
like-
want to say?
Yes,
This
you
camera,
asked
that
if we
camera.
could change one of our Pokemon in our parties types, what would it be? And Lucas Perpapsio said that it's crazy to me Lucario
Lucas
isn't psychic or
Pepto-Bismol?
dark, and I think that would be really cool.
Is it crazy that I actually didn't notice Lucas in the chat until you pointed him out? Like I
I saw the
genuinely
comment. I didn't read the name.
totally
thing you
fucking.
said.
I read all 3 of his comments. Did not look at his name.
Lucas, I want to know: are you downstairs or are you in your office?
Get in the comments.
All right.
Comments, let us know.
Oh, Matt, here's the thing that we talked about before the thing that I forgot to mention, so I'm gonna bring it up now. Hey guys, we're doing a thing that basically somebody had a cool idea and we're trying to implement that
It was me.
idea. Yeah,
I had the cool idea.
Matt had a cool idea. I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to misattribute.
I can't forget.
Fair enough. But basically Matt had a really cool idea for a thing. Do you want to describe the thing or do you want me to describe the thing?
You describe the thing. I don't know what I'm doing in this game anymore. So
That's
yeah,
valid.
go ahead.
Basically, there's these things that have existed on the internet for basically as long as the internet exists called creepypastas. You know, short little like posts and stories that make things sound spooky and scary.
Eerie.
Basically, we are going to do a thing that we're opening up. I'm going to set it to live at the end of this stream in the Unbeatable Discord, which, by the way, we have a Discord. So if you go and be a Patreon, you can get into our Discord. Called the Dreepy Pasta Submission Area, where basically if you are a creative who wants to write something spooky regarding Pokemon, like a creepy like description of a Pokemon, a story, anything like that, you can go and post it there. There is a set of rules. There is a word limit. There is everything on that. Please read the rules before you do it. Please tag it appropriately. We are trying this out, and I'm going to be honest, as the person who runs the server, as the person who's running a lot of this, it fills me with a lot of apprehension to sort of give a space for spooky shit to be said, because it's very easy to cross a lot of lines when we get to horror and similar genres. So we have rules, we have a tagging system. If you see a space where there should be more rules or should be more tags, please post it in our community rules requests and questions section of that forum, because we're going to be opening that up. Currently, it's just going to be, if we get a couple responses, we'll talk about them. It'll be fun. If we get a critical mass of Dreepy Pastas, we probably will do some form of content with them. So that's sort of what the plan is with that right now. But we're just trying it out because it was a thing that was posed and we thought was a cool idea and we wanted to do it. Am I missing anything,
Being a
Matt?
person
Kenna?
who doesn't run it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't stress Aaron out. Don't be weird.
Don't
Just
be weird.
creepy stuff. That's it. Just like, ooh, there was a Bellsprout and then it wasn't there. That's it. Just spooky. Just
I think you can
don't
be weird and appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be appropriate.
Exactly.
You'll be fine. You got it.
Appropriate.
Write some scary stuff.
Because I've got the delete hammer so raised on this one. I am so ready to go, bro, if anybody ruins it for everybody else. Be good. But yeah, that's something that we wanted to do, that we are excited to do. If we also I should mention, hey, don't post other people's stuff there. Write your own. Yeah. Don't repost other people's stuff.
If we find out you use
Or
AI,
you
I'm
can
gonna
send
ban
them-
you.
That's true.
Yeah,
We will
no
ban
AI.
you. No AI.
No AI. If you have someone's stuff that you want to share, credit them.
Yeah. Be like, and get their permission first.
Add a link. Get their permission if you can.
Yeah.
Credit them.
Okay. Yeah. 100%. Is there any other things that we were supposed to talk about that I'm currently forgetting? Because that was what was on my list.
Yeah. Do we think that would be if someone say like wouldn't feel confident in their own writing skills, but found one that they like that fits the
How about-
criteria of not being weird, just crediting them?
How about I put a
in-
link
in-
post in there? So that way it's like, hey, if
That's
you want to link
smart.
other people's stuff,
That's good.
this I'll
Do
call
that.
it not your own.
That'll be like
and
a
then you
section B.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Love it.
B side.
Okay.
Great. Look how smart we are, guys. This is
Yeah.
great.
It's so smart.
Aaron,
Yeah. What's up?
I do have one go back.
Oh.
There's a question in the chat for you.
Okay. What's up?
Justice Kelly said, question Aaron, you said that you hinted at another legendary at some point in the podcast.
Mhm.
Was it Ho-Oh?
Nobody's given me the correct answer yet, so I can't answer. Sorry.
I knew you weren't gonna answer. I knew you weren't gonna answer.
That's crazy. Cause I've been digging. I ain't found nothing. I've been trying so hard, and I've not found any good options.
hard.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stab
God, so
wildly in
hard.
the dark. I
Okay.
think it's Mewtwo.
It's definitely Mewtwo. Definitely Mewtwo.
Boom. Nothing but Nat.
I'm
Nothing
trying
but
to
net.
remember. No, because I don't think we. I think we as people talked about it, but I don't think we read anything in the
Nope.
labs area.
Nope.
Because we just found Ditto. That was it.
Nope. We're chilling.
Dang it. Anyway,
We're
guys,
vibing.
keep searching. We'll find it.
Anyway.
I believe in us.
If that is all, thank you guys so much
For
for
a third
joining
time-
us. For,
Justice Kelly, make it a fourth time if you feel
or
so
an
inclined.
eighth time.
Have to.
or an eighth time.
Or an 8. However many times you
15th
want,
time.
Please care
as
for
long as
yourself.
it's more than 5.
Please care for
I want you to be
yourself.
able to quote all of episode 3 to me, but with voices and sound effects and stuff like that.
I don't even know what happened in episode 3.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fake
how about
fan.
this? How about this? If someone
I was
can-
there.
if
I can
someone
tell you exactly what happened in episode
verbatim-
3.
Episode 3. Anakin and Obi-Wan have to save Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god.
anyway,
Jesus.
I think if
Christ.
someone can verbatim quote exactly how Aaron introduced the first episode of Unbeatable, like his welcome to the world of Pokemon, that whole thing until it moves to the next person, and make that a video,
I'm not
Aaron
promising
will
anything.
then tell us it.
I'm not
it
promising shit.
because I
I'm not
hang out there all the
promising
time. and
anything.
I can squeeze the
I'm not
information
promising
out of him. So
shit.
do that, and plus he'll be like, "Wow, someone actually did that," and then he'll feel bad
I'll
if he
say
doesn't give
something.
the information.
Oh,
There
God,
are
Oni,
more
no.
legendary Pokemon in the recorded and unreleased episodes than there are in the released episodes.
This is true.
Okay.
What did you say?
Anyway, that is simply a sentence my brain doesn't understand. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us on this month's Community Day. We're excited to see you again next month. Goodbye.
We love you so
Bye,
much.
bye.